Rahman,
Hello.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
morning, Shay.
yeah. Good morning, sir. So, right now,
Shay, yeah. So 9:30 is every day or only for today?
so every day we'll take early, sir. Okay, 7 a.m. IST will take. Okay, is it fine? 7 a.m. Is it fine? 7 a.m. IST means every 8.
My 8:30 is okay. No problem. But if you want, you can take 7:30 as well. No problem.
No, no, no. I have batches timings are not. So 7 to 8 I'll take, sir. 7 means what is 7 a.m. IST means what is your time?
8:30 will be my time. It's okay then. No problem.
Yeah, right, right. Regularly I'll take the 7 a.m. IST to 8 a.m. sir. Tomorrow onwards. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay, thanks. Right now, so we are in the so alright a list box. So it is a default sheet object. It allows single dimension and it gives the unique values. Already we discussed a few tabs. Today we'll finish it other things. Right. The general tab already we discussed. So any title if you want record you can give the title here. So the ID, the unique ID was generated. So list box LB01. So if you take the another one, so these are the unique IDs was generated. So these are all the tabs we discussed. Up to presentation tab we completed. Presentation tab. So the most useful thing is the LED check boxes in the we discussed. Number format, any numbers, any format, so you need to change it. Right, for example date format if you want to change it, number format or percentages, anything, any changes if you want required you can change in this place only, in this place only. So far we don't have so any numbers, and if you write in later I'll show you how to change it. Percentage if you want record how to change it, or money is there you need to record dollar symbol, you need to record pounds. So what you want required you need to modify it in this place only. Next, font. Yes, you can change the font here, any font. So so underline if you want required you can select the underline also. If you want required underline also you need to choose it. So up to this one we completed. Now we'll go to the layout. Yes, in the layout, yes, if you want to increase the border width, if you want required you can increase the border width. So the width was increased. If you want required you can increase it. The border width is was increased. That is a common. No shadow, these are the nothing is there. If you select this one medium, nothing is happened. Okay, so that is nothing. Here layers, if you select the bottom, top, nothing. Okay, nothing is by default normal is that we can ignore it, this one also. Right, here always and conditional two things are there. By default always it will display the all the values by default. If you go to the conditionally, if you go to the conditionally, if you give the one it will display the values. If you give the 0, nothing is displayed. That is the, if you go to the conditional. By default we are using always only. If you go to the conditionally, so if you give the 1 it will display the values. If we
But
give
why
the
we are using conditional here? Like, what is the logic behind that?
no, no, if you anything, if we conditional, if you don't want to record values you can give the 0, that's it.
Okay, but no. That is like, but so you'll not be able to. Nobody will be able to see it, right? Let's say if you are using 0, then I'll not be able to see it in the sheet, correct?
Yes, if you give the 0, so under the sheet you are unable to see it anything. Okay,
Then
yep.
okay,
So generally right we are using always. If you want to generally if you want to give the 1 it will display it all the values. Okay,
okay.
it will display the all the values. Otherwise generally right we are using always only, we are using the always. Okay, that is the always. Now so allow move and size, allow move and size is there, it was selected. So that is the reason you need to move it any place to any place. This object you need to move it any place to any place, you need to move it any place to any place. Right now, so if you unselect it, allow move and size, you can see now it's unable to move it, unable to move this one. Why? Because so you are unselected this one, allow move and size. So allow info, so that is nothing is happened. If you select this one, allow info, nothing is happened. Okay, here we are using this one and that one, and allow move and size. Right, now allow copy and clone. So what is this one? We'll see now. So you need to copy it, this object, same object. So go to here, right click, copy to clipboard, object. First you need to copy it. Paste sheet object. Okay, this is the one object, this is the another object you copied. These are the two objects. You can see the property. So LB03, this is the copied object. This is the copied object. Here one more object is there. That is the reason 02 this one. This is the 03. Right. Now this is the copied object. Now if you go to the properties, you can unselect this one. Copy to clone, you can unselect it. What happened you can see now. So copy the object is disabled. You are unable to copy it. You are unable to copy it. So it was unselected. It was a disabled, gray out. Now I'll go to the properties. I'll go to the properties. Okay. Now, so this is the size and data. Nothing is happened. If you select or unselect, nothing is happened. You can ignore it. So preserve scroll position. So you can increase the width. Scroll bar. You need to increase the width. So this is the scroll bar. It was increase the width. If you want record, you can increase it. So buttons, colors. You want required. Yes. If you want record, you can increase it. Okay. So this is the colors. If you want record, you can increase it. Now this is the caption. What is this one? We'll see now. Here under the caption, country information. So country information is the right in the name. You need to change the font. If you want to record, you can change the title of the your sheet object. You can change it the font. You can increase the font. You can increase it. Okay. So what you want to record, you can choose it. That is the font. This font is related to so only for heading. Okay, now here inactive caption, active caption, two options are there. Active caption, inactive caption. What is this one? So last four tabs are common for all the sheet objects, sir. Last four tabs are common for all the sheet objects. Active caption, inactive caption. Why this one we'll see now. Active caption means any value you are selected, any right now if I select the value here, this is the active caption, these are the inactive caption. If I select the value in this place, so this object is active caption, this is the inactive caption. Okay, if I select this value here now, this is the active caption object, these are the inactive caption object. Active caption means any value you are selected, any value you are selected, so under the that particular object, that is the active mode. So if you are not selected, that is the inactive mode. Okay. So now I'll go to here, properties. I'll go to here. So if you active mode, the background color is the green color. The text color is blue color. This is the active mode. Okay, inactive, the background color is red. The text color is blue. Here I'll change it. Yellow I'll give. Any color, that is your wish based on your business. Right. Now, so if you any object, if you any value are selected, active mode, yellow color with a text color is the green. Inactive mode, a red color with blue color. You can apply. Okay. So now, so this is the active mode you are selected. Now I'll go to here. I selected this one. It is automatically the inactive mode. So you can easily identify it. You can easily identify. Okay. Now if you go to here, active color mode. Yes, you can see now. So this is the active and inactive. Each object wise you need to apply it. You need to apply it based on your business. Okay. Any queries, Rahman?
No, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Now I'll go to the properties. So that is the active and inactive. So here wrap text size. If you want to record, increase the size here. If you want to record, you can increase it. So you want to increase the size in the title size. So you can increase it. That is your wish. Okay, you can increase the this width and that one. You want to record, you can increase it. If you want to record, you can. Yes, you can change the move the size. Okay, width and that one you can. And the second thing right here, left and horizontal, that is nothing is happened. If you select the top, bottom, nothing is happened. Okay, you need to move the this alignment is the top. Okay, and the center. If you want to record, you can select the center. So that is the alignment in the title. Now here by default the search object only it was came. You need to require print menu, print option. So menu option, what are the things you want to selected the excluded. So what you want required, send the Excel. So what you want required, you can choose it. That icons are came in the top. Directly you can print. Okay, that it will be allowed. Remaining all are nothing is there. So this is the list box. This is the a list box. List box is a default sheet object. It allows and so only one dimension. It will display the so single right unique values. It will display. That is the list box. Okay. Now, right. Okay, this is the list box. Now, so but here right only one object, only ship country it was came, but I need to record multiple objects. So I need to see that at a time. So country, region, city, so state, I need to record information. Then what I can do? Then we'll go to the right click, new sheet object. So we have multiple object, multi-box and table box. So multi-box and table box both are allows a number of values. First we'll go to the table box, then we'll go to the multi-box. So a multi-box or a table box, either you can choose it. Both are allows a number of dimension. First I'll explain the multi-box, then I'll go to the table box. So multi-box means it allows a number of dimension, a number of columns. So what is the multi-box? The definition wise, a multi-box it allows a number of dimensions or a number of columns, but it will use the summarized information. Okay, I'll show you now. I need to require ship country. Ship region, ship city, for example, ship name. These are the four objects I need to require. Yes, you can select it. All the four objects. Instead of four, if you want required, if you don't have multi-box, four, so list boxes you need to take it. A country, a region, state, a city. Yes, you need to take the four objects. It occupy the space. To avoid that space issue, you'll go to this one. But here, so it will use the summarized information. What country you want required, you can choose it. Okay, so I need to record Austria. I need to record so and so region. So I need to record this region. I need to record ship city. So this city I need to record. Yes. So these are the things. Okay, it will use the summarized information. What value were selected, that value only it will display it. It is not display the all the detailed information. It is not given. It was not gave, so all the detailed information. What you need to require, you need to choose it. A Brazil, if you want required, you can choose the Brazil. So under the Brazil related, all the reasons it will display it. What reason you need to record, you can choose it. Yes, you need to choose it. Yes, you need to choose it. I need to require Brazil, USA, all the countries at a time. It's not possible. Multi-selection is not possible here. You need to record. Alright, so if you go to here, I need to require, yes, only a Brazil only it will display. Okay, so that is the reason multi-box it will use the summarized information. I want to require a detailed list. I want to require. Then we'll go to the another object. Multi-box it allows single value. Right. It allows n number of dimensions, but it will use the summarized information. Right. What are the value you want to select it? You can select it. Here it will select the values. What you want required, you need to choose it. Yes, you need to choose the values. What you want required, you can choose it. You need to require Canada. Yes. You need to require. Yes, you can select it. Right. That is the multi-box. Now we'll go to the properties. The same tabs. General tab, you can give the title here. Multi-box, right? That is the reason MB. MB01. Already previously we have created one multi-box. That is the reason 02 was given. MB01. Unique ID was generated. Here, all the list of fields are available. What fields you want record, you can add it. All the fields at a time you can add it. All remove single field or remove all the fields. That is the your wish. Okay, so that is the common thing. You can give the title here, ship detail. Any title you can give it. Okay, now we'll go to the sort. Sort is the common for all the sheet objects. You need to sort as a number wise, as a column wise, as a Excel sheet wise. Either you can sort it. So presentation tab here we have a different things are there. Yes. So these are the center. So if you want record, you can change the center of the values. That is the common things. Okay. Here, so multiple settings. Here, right, a grid style. By default, drop down is there. By default, limited drop down. This is the style is there by default. If you go to the grid style, so what are the selected values? It will display the second line. So this is the grid style. If you unselected, so limited drop down. So this is the style. Limited drop down. By default, this is the style. So by default, limited drop down. This is the style is there. Okay, by default. If you don't want to record, only two styles are there. So what style you want to record, you can choose it. Grid style means what value you selected, that selected value came in the next line. Yes, you can see now. Grid style. Yes, that is your wish. Okay, if you give the read only means you are unable to select the other values. Unable to select the other values. Unable to select the other values. You don't have permission to select it other values. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. That is the read only. So closed color, nothing. If what are the color you want to record, you can give it. Nothing is there. Okay. Now we'll go to the number. So here you need to change it, right? Any data type. If you need to record, you can change the data type. You need to change the data type. Okay, region or city means any date field, any numeric, you need to change it. So far we don't have date. We'll see later. Next font. These are the common things. Layout, common. So copy, move to size. These are all are common. Nothing is there. Caption. So in active mode, active mode. These are all are last four tabs are common. Nothing is changed. Okay, that is the multi-box.
Yeah, oh, Shai, in
Yeah,
the layout, right? Go to the layout section.
right.
The layout, what is the theme maker?
If you take these are the nothing is we can take thin maker, nothing is happened, sir. If you select, so you can unselect
Okay.
also, nothing is happened. Okay, you can ignore it these things. Okay, we never use it these things. Thing apply theme. Okay, we can unselect it. Nothing is there. Okay, that is the so far we discussed list box and multi box. Now we'll go to the so multi box. The drawbacks it is not gives the detailed information. So, but I need to record employee detail, customer detail, product detail. If you need to record all the detail information you need to record, then what you can do? Here, so the another object was provided that is called table box. So list box, Next, multi-box completed. Now we'll go to the table box. So what is the table box? A table box, it allows n number of dimension values and it gives the detail information. It will give the detail information. When we'll go to this one, employee detail, customer detail, product detail, invoice detail, or any type of detail information if you need to require, then we'll go to the table box. Yes, I'll go to here. What are the n number of fields it allows? Okay, ship country, ship region, ship city, ship name, ship country, ship region, ship city, ship name, freight. Yes. All the 5 fields I'll take. What are the fields? That is based on your business. You can choose it. All the a list of fields it was came. It all the Argentina, all the things. What are the value are selected based on the selection? It will filter the data. Okay, that is a common thing. That is the so behavior in qlikview, right? Now all the so okay, all the fields it was came. All the countries and detail information. You can see now. Okay, all the fields it was came. So what value are selected based on the selection? It will filter the data. That is the, if you don't want to require selected, clear all. You need to clear. That is the clear. Right. Now, so the table box, it allows, the table box, it allows a number of dimension and it will give the detail information and it will give the detail information. So that is the table box. Right. Now, we'll go to the properties. Properties. Right. Right. Here, 1 minute, sir. Hmm. Okay, ship country, ship region, ship city. Yes. So here, so the title. So the ID was generated here. TB, table box means, LB means list box, MB means multi box, TB means table box. 0102. Previously we are created one object. That is the reason the ID was came 02. The ID was created 02. TB 02 here. So 0102 it was created, right? Now, okay, now here title. What are the title? If you want to record, you can give it. Ship details. What are the things you can give the title? Here all the list of fields. What fields you want to record, you can do it. Here all the tables related. All the tables it was displayed. Only you need to record order detail. Yes, you can select the order detail. Only required customer information you can select. By default, all the tables, all tables it was displayed. Right. Now I'll go to the sort option. That is a common thing. Sort is the common thing. Nothing is the different in the sort. Okay. Presentation tab. Here we have, here null values are there. You can see now ship region we have null values are there. So select the ship region. So omit the rows where field is null. So Argentina country. So all the regions are null values. If you want to record, you can omit it. Yes, only Brazil onwards it was came. Previously Argentina is there. Argentina, all the regions are null values. That is the reason it is not displaying. Yes, if you want to record, you can omit it. Okay, that is the, so right, omit rows where field is null. Okay, that is the thing. Now I need to require here, so far this option only is there. You need to require drop down selection on the country wise. What country you are selected, you can select it, it will filter the data. If you want required under the list box wise, so select the ship country. Here drop down selection, click on this apply. The drop down was given. You need to require Brazil data as, select the Brazil. You need to require Canada data as, you can select the Canada. If you want to require Denmark, you need to select the Denmark. Yes, what you want required you can choose it. So once you can give the drop down, so you can select the other field city wise also drop down. If you want record, yes, you can choose it. That is the drop down. Okay, that is the drop down. Now label, if you need to record central, yes, the labels are changed in the, so if you have selected this one city, that is the region center. If you want to record country, you need to record central region, yes, select it, select. Now you need to require text values center. If you want to record text center, yes, you can move it. Any number values by default right side corner. If you need to move it, you can move it in the center. You need to move it in the right value under the numbers are there. You need to center, yes, you can apply it, yes, it will be moved. So these are the options are there. Wrap text size, yes, wrap text size. If you want to give the size here, you can increase the size. Yes, you can increase the titles, you can increase the title. Don't want record, you will go to the default. Now wrap cell text, cell height, yes, so you can increase it. If you don't want record, you will go to that one. Right. Vertical labels, by default horizontal labels are there. You need to record vertical labels, yes, you'll go to the vertical labels. Yes, you can see now vertical labels. Here sort indicator, this is the by default ascending order is there. This is the sort indicator. Okay, sort indicator, this is the indicator is the sort indicator. You don't want to require display it, you can unselect it. Yes, the indicator was gone, the indicator was gone. Okay, sort indicator, if you need to record, you can apply it. So suppress header rows, you don't want to record headers, you can suppress it. You don't want to record titles, yes, if you want to record, you can suppress it. That is the suppress header rows. Now allow drag and drop select indicator. Select indicator means green color, what value are selected, that one it will display the green color. This is the green color symbol. So this indicator, if you don't want required, you can select it. Yes, that indicator was gone. Okay, so select indicators, if you want record, you can choose it. Allow drag and drop, this one so far it was selected, that is the reason you need to move it one object to another object, any place to any place you can move it. Yes, you can move it. Why? Because you have permission is there, allow a drag and drop option is there. If you unselected, then so you are unable to drag and drop, it's not possible. You don't have permission to move it one place to another place, one place to another place, so you don't have the permission. So that is the allow move and size. Right, now we'll go to the styles. We'll go to the styles here. So we have predefined styles are there. So many predefined styles are there. You need to record table view. Yes, we'll go to the table view. If you go to the, yes, predefined many styles are there. What style you want to record, you want to record, you'll go. Here predefined styles are there. Yes, you can choose it, this style. So green color, or you need to record red, you need to record blue. Yes, you need to record a blue. What you need to record, you need to choose it, you need to choose the values. Dark, so predefined styles, what style you want required in the table box. So the predefined styles are there, what style you want required, you can use it, that is your wish, you need to choose it. So this is the background color, it was increased or decreased. If you need to record, you can increase or decrease, that is a common thing. Okay, that is a common thing. The remaining all are okay. So number, that is a common thing. So if you want to require number, write, so you need to, so select the override the version. Right now I need to record percentage, yes, you can apply it. Yes, the percentage it will display it, you can see. If you want required, you can unselect, otherwise the dollars, what are the value you want required, you can directly can change it. Next, font. These are the common things. Layout. Okay, these are the common things. Nothing is different. Caption. These are common. All the things. This is the table box. This is the table box. Yes, any queries, sir, Rahman? One object you are clearly you can do it. So almost all are. So few options
Yeah,
it
looks
will
like
see.
looks like couple of boxes are same. Number, font, layout,
Yeah,
caption.
last yes, 4 or 5 tabs are common for all the okay, all the
Right.
sheet tablets. Okay, so
Correct. So the interesting thing will be like how I'll be showing them in the same sheet or maybe different sheets. So
yes,
probably when we do the project, right, that time you'll show me how
yeah,
to apply all of
right,
those.
right. You can use it to the different sheets. So far, right, we are explaining the individual objects. So far, I'm
Correct, right.
right. After individual objects are completed, so then we'll go to the bulk how to use it. Okay, so in dashboard
Okay,
how to use it, we'll go to the one by one. Okay,
okay. Okay, so
right. Now here, so far you are selected. So country, a region, ship city, ship name, all the things fine and freight. Now I need to record. Already we discussed any expressions. It's not allow. I want to record sum of revenue or so average revenue, sum of gross revenue or so anything, any expressions. It's not allow. Already yesterday we discussed any expressions. If you want required, then we'll go to the you will go to the charts. When I creating the charts, we need to require one expression is mandatory, but in the so sheet objects we don't have, it's not allow any expressions. But my requirement is I need to require here freight is there, this is the value, so this is the direct value. But now my requirement is sum of freight I want required. How we can, where I can place it? So we don't have permission to create the expression in the sheet object level. So then how we can rectify this issue? So then a clicky was gave the one object, direct object they gave. That is called static box. Statistics box. All the statistics expressions are came. For example, I need to require go to the statistics box. Click on this one. So why it was given? So you don't have any permission to create the statistic expression. You don't have any permission. So then, but in your country wise, you need to see the freight value. So sum of freight, average freight, you need to see it. So then what you can do? So that is the reason the statistics box was came to the picture. Okay, so now, so the freight wise I need to require what if you want to require freight wise, you can select the freight, or what revenue wise if you want to require, you can select the revenue. What you want to, what pressure you want to require, you can choose it. I am selecting the freight for example. By default, total count, so freight related total count, freight related sum, freight related average, freight related minimum, freight related maximum, all are by default. These 5 functions are statistics functions are automatic came. If you want to record other things, if you want to record median, yes, you can choose it. Standard deviation and text count if you want to record as. So these are the functions are available in the statistics box directly. You are not calculated anything. So automatically, so the functions are available. Yes, you can use it. You need to use it. So click on OK. Yes, click on OK. Now, so right now you can see now I need to require so Denmark related text count 0, total count 18 objects, sum this one, average this one, standard deviation this one, minimum this one, maximum this one, median this one. Now I need to require, I'll close it this one. Now, right, I need to require Brazil related, I want to require as select the Brazil. Brazil related, so text count we don't have. So total count this one, sum this one, average this one, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, sum. So you need to require both. I need to require Italy and Brazil. So both the countries information. Yes, you can see now. So 83 plus 28. So right total count is this one. Sum this one. Average. So standard deviation, minimum, maximum, median. Yes, all the so freight value. So for your selected freight value. Same thing if you want to require gross revenue, yes, you can select the instead of freight, you can select the that one. So all the statistic functions are came in this place. This is called statistics box. By default, 5 functions, 5 related values. What object if you are selected by default, it will gives the 5 objects. If you want to require extra, so then you can choose it. Right. Go to the properties. General tab. So statistics box SB. SB means statistics box. Yes, statistics box. Here title, we will go to the title. Under the title, so what are the anything, you can select it here. So by default use as a title. If you want record, file values came in the top. Okay, right here what you want record, you can select it here. These are the list of things are there. Okay, remaining all are common. Remaining all are common. Number, font, layout. So these are all are common things. Nothing is happened. So this is the alright statistics box. So today we discuss list box, multi box, table box, and statistics box. Any queries, sir, so far? Clear?
I'm okay.
Right. Now we'll go to the another objects. We'll go to the, so we complete list box, statistics box, multi box, table box. Charts we'll discuss later. Input box later we'll discuss. We'll go to the current selection box. So in your dashboard, many sheets are there. Okay, many sheets are there. Yes, many sheets. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. Yes, you have 100 sheets are there. For example, you have 100 sheets are there. Each sheet, what values you are selected. So how we can find out? 100 sheets you have. So each sheet wise, what are the values you are selected? How we can find? So then we'll go to the sheet 1, what value is selected. Sheet 2, oh, what values you are selected, how we can find out. So you can, so right, you want required customer ID, this one you need to required. Okay, so what are the values you are selected, how we can find out. So it is right, manually it is taking time. It is taking time. So to avoid that one, here you can use it, current selection box. So current selection box, currently what are the values you are selected, entire document or dashboard level it will display it. So you can see now customer ID. Customer ID is not belongs to this sheet. So this one is belongs to this one. If you want required a day, so you can select the any particular date. If you want required, yes, 11th day, yes, we'll go to see now the day also. So the current selection box, it will display the currently what are the values you are selected, entire dashboard level it will display it. Currently what are the values you are selected, entire dashboard level it will display it. That is the current selection box. Right, now you need to require Brazil, yes, select the Brazil. Now ship country, you need to require, so you need to require Brazil, yes, you'll go to the Brazil. Canada, yes, select it to Brazil, Canada. So ship region, if you want to require, yes, you can select the ship region, yes. What you want to record as, you can choose it, ship country. If you want to record ship name, so if you here, so what you want to record, you can choose it. I need to record a customer ID, a date. We'll go to the main page and you can see. So entire, so if you check the manual, it is very difficult for you. So it is taking time, here, right? Only so 4 sheets are there. In the real time 10 sheets or 20 sheets are there. So many objects in each sheet is there. What are the values you are select, how we can find out. So that is the reason when are creating the any dashboard. So 3 objects are manually you can, so 3 objects are mandatory. The first object is the current selection box. Current selection box is mandatory for each dashboard. Each document it is a mandatory. You need to choose it. You need to choose it. You need to choose it. So that is the current selection box. Now we'll see the properties. Yes, the current selection box means CS. Current selection box means CS. It will CS means current selection box. Status, it will display the status. If you don't want to record status, you can unselect it. The green color was disabled. You can see no status. Now clear icon. Here these are the icons are came. These are the icons. If you don't want to record these icons, so clear icons. You can unselect it. So right, if you don't want to record, you can use it. Values you don't want to record. Just you don't want to record. These are the values it will display. If you don't want to record, you can select it. Yes, you need to see. So any drop down. This is the drop down. So if you don't want to record drop down selection, unselect it. So if you don't want to record, you can unselect it. These fields are, I will be locked. I will be lock the these fields. Properties. Lock and unlock fields. You need to show it. Yes, it was locked. It will display it. Okay. So lock and unlock fields. If you want to record, you can choose it. So remaining, this is the label background. If you want to record background, what background you want to record, you can choose it. Text color. You need to choose it. Text color, all the things. Okay. You need to choose it. That is the object. Remaining all are common things. These are the common. Nothing is happening. This is the current selection box. This is the current selection box. Okay, so today we completed so 5 objects. Okay, list box, table box, multi box, statistics box, and current selection box. Is it fine? Shall I take? Shall I explain 2 more objects, or is it so up to this one? You need to practice it, sir. Rahman, that is your wish.
It's like a small thing, right? So it's okay. You can go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'll explain 2 more objects. Okay, that is nothing is difficult. So this is the current selection box. So it will gives the what are the values you are selected. So 2 more objects generally we are using. So right. So current selection box in any dashboard we are creating 3. So 3 objects we are using right in each dashboard. This is the current selection box. Next one we'll go to the new set object under the text object. So every dashboard we are using current selection box, text object, and third one is the search object. Here search object. These are the 3 objects are in each dashboard we are using. So these are the 3 fields are mandatory. So current selection box. So this is the this is the text object. What is the text object? So this dashboard you are creating. So what is this dashboard? Why you are creating? What is the what is the purpose? All the things you can write down in the text well. Anybody is open this dashboard, so they can add, they can see the sheets, a list object table was before, right? Why? What is this dashboard? Why you are creating? What are the advantages there? All the things you need to record, enter the textual information. So that is the in each dashboard in the main page the text object is there, so you can they can enter the what is the purpose of this dashboard. For example, ICICI Bank. So what is the ICICI Bank? When will be started? Who is the CEO? What is the services they are providing? Okay, what are the services they are providing? What is the customer care number? All the detailed information they can enter it. So they can enter it. Here you can enter the text. So each dashboard, so the main page, so it contain the one text object. Yes, you can enter it. That is the text. Text object. TX means text object. Yes, you can enter it. Okay, here. So if you want to record, scroll down. So far you can enter it. The what are the text if you want to record, you can enter it. Based on your dashboard. Right. Now you need to record. So if you text the bigger size, the text is there generally, right? So ICICI Bank when. So what is the abbreviation of ICICI Bank? When will we start? how many branches are there, what are the branches are there, what is the customer care number, who is the CEO, what is the revenue, all the details they will mention it. Okay, so then you require scroll bars. Yes, the scroll bar was given horizontal. If the text size is increased in then the scroll bars are, if you want record you can use it. So the next thing you need to require a right side and left side is left, right, left and right, center. You need to choose it. Vertical alignment also bottom. What you need to record you can choose it. That is your wish. These are the common things, right? So text margin you can give the yes, you can give it. That is the thing. So by default, this is the color was given. You can choose the what color you need to record. You can choose it. Otherwise, you can choose the color. The color you can choose it. So instead of color, I need to require image. You need to require image. Any logos or anything if you want required, you can put it. Here no images. If you have images, directly you can choose the images. Okay. We don't have any image so far. We don't have any image. Okay, that is the reason it's not given. Okay, no image. Okay, so that image you can set. If you take the image, you need to require left side or right side. You can alignment. It's a alignment. Alignment. You need to set up the alignment. Okay, that is the image. Central right. You need to set the image. Actions we have separate objects is there. Buttons under the actions are given. Tomorrow we'll discuss on that actions. So far you can ignore it. Actions we have separate object is there. Buttons under the actions are there. We'll discuss on tomorrow's class. Font, that is a common. Layout, so these are the common things. Captions, these are all are common. Nothing is the different. So nothing is the different. Okay, that is the second. This object is a common. This object and this object, any dashboard you are creating, yes, these two objects are mandatory. So current selection box. So what are the values you are selected? You need to display it. That is the reason you need to record current selection box. Main page. So under the text object, so what is the purpose of this dashboard you are creating? So all the detailed information, the textual information you need to record and in your dashboard. So that is the reason these two are mandatory. The third object. So one more object. So manually they are using, that is the church object. So church object they are using the another right. These three objects are any dashboard or any document. We are creating the any dashboard or a document. So these three objects are so mandatory for all your so dashboard. At least this one current selection box, one so text object, one search object. You need to require mandatory. Now I'll go to the new sheet object under the text object under the search object. You will go to the search object. Click on the search object. So in the search object, we are not selecting any type of fields. Directly click on OK. That's it. Okay. Now here one search is there. This is the local. This is the specific for this object only. This is the specific for this list box only. This is not a global. This is the global search. Yes, anything. You need to search it. USA it contains country column, employee country column, ship country column. These are the three places it is available. You can search it. For example, UK. Yes, UK. What are the thing you want to record? You can choose it. Yes, you can choose it. This is the global search. Global search for all the objects. This is the local search for only this object. That is the difference between. So this is the search object is for global. Entire dashboard level it will checking. This is the only for specific for this object only. So this is the only for this is object. This is the entire global. It is a public. This is the private. Okay. Now we'll go to the properties. We'll see the options. Search object, right? That is the reason SO01. SO01 search object 01, 02, 03. Okay, you need to record all the fields you want to record, or list of fields you want to record, you can choose it, or selected fields. By default, all the columns related values it will display. You need to record selected fields. Yes, we'll go to the selected. You need to select it. So what fields you want to record, you can select it. That is your wish. By default, all fields it will select it. All the fields. Next, presentation, right? So what value are selected? So here you can enter it USA. So you want to record include, by default it was included. If you don't want to record, you want to record exclude, you can select the exclude option. You need to select the exclude option. So any value if you are selected by default it will highlighted in yellow color. If you don't want to record highlighted set substring, then we'll go to the highlighted set substring. You need to choose it. You need to select that one. Here two styles are there. We need to record by default round. So rounded is there. You need to require square shape. If you want to record, you can select the square shape. You need to require square shape. You need to choose the square shape. You need to choose it in the square shape. Okay, you need to round or you need to require a square. Okay, square or round. So this is the right square or round. You can use it. So remaining all are common. Nothing is the different. Sort. You need to sort its font, layout, caption. All are common things. So these are the three objects. So current selection box, search object, text object. You are creating any dashboard, these three fields are mandatory. Three objects are mandatory for at least each dashboard. These three fields are mandatory. Okay. So that's it today's class. Please practice up to these objects. Tomorrow I'll finish it other objects. Okay. Then day after tomorrow I'll go to the charts. So one object you can thoroughly practice. Almost all the objects, the options are similar. All the options are almost similarities are there. So thoroughly you can practice it. I'll share the today's recording and I'll share the document also. I'll share it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Thanks. Tomorrow
Thank you,
7
sir.
tomorrow 7 a.m. IST. The class is 7 a.m. IST, sir. Regularly we'll take the
Oh,
7 a.m.
okay. Okay.
Same meeting 8. Okay,
Thanks.
thanks. Fine. Bye.